Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you 3 looks with the McGrath Bronze Seduction palette. The review video is already up on the channel. A link will be provided in the description box. Let's start off with the first look. This is going to be a neutral, taupey, sparkly look. First, taking this light brown shade from the palette. It's a really nice matte shade which builds up very nicely on tan skin tone as well. I will be placing this color in the crease and then blend it out with another brush. I will also place this shade in the outer V as well. Next, I'm taking the deeper brown shade and I will intensify the outer V. This deep brown shade can be a little bit tricky sometimes, so you have to be a little bit careful. I'm also applying the brown shade a little bit into the inner corner as well. I will not apply this color in the center of the lid. Here you can see I have used a new brush to blend out the shadows. Now comes the fun part, taking Guilty Pleasure. This is the taupey shade in the palette. Look at that beautiful color. I will apply this all over my lid almost, focusing on the center of the lid using my fingers because I feel that's the best way to work with this shade. It's a little bit more hardly pressed in the palette which I have. So using my fingers and applying it almost on the entire lid but focusing on the center. Topping a little bit of the brown again and blending it out into the shade. And here I'm taking Astral Luna Gold and applying a little bit in the center and towards the lash line. It will give a beautiful sparkle on the lid. Love that intense gold. Lining my lower lash line with the same shades which I have used on the top lid. So first the lighter brown, then the deeper brown. Also using Astral Luna Gold with a little bit of Fix Plus on the lower lash line. Very important if you want to prevent fallout. Use some Fix Plus with this shade. And then I'm also using the shade Bronze Blaze in the inner corners. Again, use some Fix Plus to make it apply a little bit more smoothly. And that's about it. That's the first look which I have created. I have applied some false lashes. I think this palette needs some false lashes for that extra punch. Let's go to the second look, which is one of my favorite looks, using that red in the palette. Again, taking the light brown shade as my transition color, applying pretty similarly as I did for the first look, so nothing new here. Then I will take the deep plum, which is called Extreme Aubergine. Instead of the deeper brown, I have used the plum shade, and that's what I'm using for intensifying the outer V. This matte shade is also really nice in the palette. Very pigmented, blends nicely, good experience. Then I'm taking the shade Blitz Flame, which is the red, the beautiful red, with my fingers, and I'll apply it towards the outer 2/3 of the lid. I am using a brush to just blend out the previous matte into the red. Blended that brown as well. and then applied a little bit of the more red for desired intensity. Going into the rose gold shade now, which is a beautiful glittery pinky rose gold shade. I'll apply it at the center of the eyelid. Topping up the red shade again, blending both the shades with my fingers, best way to apply. And then I'm taking Astral Luna Gold again, using some MAC Fix Plus, and I will apply the yellow gold in my inner corners. A little bit more than inner corners, I would say. I am dragging this shade into the rose gold shade. Very important, we have to blend out the matte shades to make them look seamless. So I am just trying to put all the shadows together by blending the mattes. And that's about it. It's one of the most easiest look which I have done. Just highlighting my inner corner with this beautiful shade Skin Show Divine Glow, which is a very smooth shimmer shade, and it's perfect for inner corner highlighting. So I'm applying it in the lower inner corner as well. And that's it. After some lower lash line shadow, my look is complete. Okay, off to the last look where I have tried to do a halo look. I am not a big fan of halo eyes, but I just thought let me try one. So again, using the light brown shade as my transition. Then I am going straight into the bronze shade called Bronze Blaze. I will use my fingers and apply it almost pretty much over the entire lid, focusing mainly in the center of the eyelid. Then I'm taking a deeper brown shade, and basically I have to intensify my outer V and my inner corner. Here you can see I'm also applying the shadow in my inner corner, but I will not take it too inwards, just a little bit of depth in the inner corner. Topping up the bronze shade, because when you are blending shadows, some of the shimmer shade may fade away, so just topping it up again. And then I'm taking this beautiful duochrome VR Fire Opal, and I'm going to place this just in the center of the eyelid on top of the bronze shade. This will give a very interesting flip to the eye look. The combination of these two really look very stunning. And now I'm just trying to blend out the brown shades, make sure everything looks well blended, both in the inner corners, outer corners, and also in the crease. For the lower lash line also, I will follow the same pattern, a little bit in the outer V, a little bit in the inner corners. And the center of the lower lash line will also have the shade VR Fire Opal, using some MAC Fix Plus. This will ensure you don't have fallout. And voila, that's my third look which I have created. I love the combination of the shades bronze and the duochrome shade. So those are the three looks which I have filmed so far. I hope you liked them. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you liked it, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.